the woman who came along with the car. Raj never enjoyed visiting hospitals, especially in small, eerie towns late at night. But his friend's illness compelled him to make the journey. The dimly lit hallways of the hospital and the unsettling silence unsettled him, and as Raj left, he felt an odd sense of unease. Little did he know that the real terror awaited him on the road back home. The rain was a steady drizzle as Raj drove through the dark, empty roads, heading back to the big city. His headlights cut through the mist, but the night felt heavier with each passing mile. After a while, he pulled over by a large tree to relieve himself. When he got back into the car, an overpowering stench like rotting flesh filled the air. Moments later, in the rearview mirror, he glimpsed a woman's face, pale, her long hair covering her features, sitting silently in the back seat. Raj's heart pounded in his chest as fear surged through him. He drove faster, his hands trembling, unable to look back. The woman didn't move, but the air was thick with dread. A soft, eerie cry echoed around him, sending chills down his spine. Panicking, he remembered the Buddhist monk's sermon saved on his car player. As soon as the calming chants filled the car, the figure vanished. The face in the mirror was gone, but the smell, that horrible, choking smell, remained. Finally, he arrived at the city's entrance. The woman was gone. The smell had lifted. Raj exhaled a shaky breath, but he wasn't ready to go home just yet. He decided to visit his uncle who lived nearby. Shaking off the lingering fear, he drove to his uncle's house, and when he arrived, his uncle immediately noticed his pale face and trembling hands. "Something's wrong," Raj's uncle said, concerned. Without hesitation, Raj told him everything, about the face in the mirror, the foul stench, and the eerie cries. His uncle listened quietly, but he nodded with understanding. "I won't let you go home alone tonight," he said firmly. Raj was too shaken to argue. Together they drove back to Raj's home in the city's downtown. With his uncle beside him, the drive felt safer, though his heart still raced at the thought of what had happened. That night, Raj and his uncle stayed up late, sitting in the living room, talking about what had happened. Despite his exhaustion, Raj knew one thing for certain. He would never take that lonely road again. Not by himself. From that day on, Raj avoided that road entirely, never driving alone at night through those dark, winding paths. The terror he experienced haunted him for weeks, but he found comfort in knowing that the figure was gone, and the monk's chants had brought peace to the night. Yet, the memory of that pale face in his rearview mirror remained etched in his mind forever.